In 1834, deep in the heart of Willow Creek, Kentucky, a chilling mystery unfolded that continues to defy logic, science, and everything we believe about reality, captivating the imaginations of those who hear it even today. Picture this: two identical twins, Eliza and Eleanor Thompson, bound by a connection so profound it seemed to transcend the natural world, vanished without a trace, leaving behind a story so macabre it has haunted investigators for nearly 2 centuries. What happened to the twins of Willow Creek? And why does their tale still send shivers down our spines? Buckle up, because this is one mystery even the sharpest minds can't unravel. Welcome to your channel name, where we dive into the darkest corners of history as unsolved enigmas. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, because you won't want to miss this spine-chilling journey into the unknown. Let's set the stage in Willow Creek, Kentucky, 1834, a sleepy, tight-knit community nestled in the rolling Appalachian foothills where life revolved around farming, trading, and Sunday church gatherings. The town was simple, but beneath its quaint exterior, whispers of strange occurrences stirred. Uneasy lights flickering in the woods, unexplained noises echoing through the night, and a lingering sense that something wasn't quite right. Into this world were born the Thompson twins, Eliza and Eleanor, in 1818. To 16-year-old girls so identical that even their parents struggled to tell them apart. But it wasn't just their looks that set them apart. The twins shared an inexplicable bond, finishing each other's sentences, sensing each other's pain, and occasionally knowing things they had no way of knowing. To some, this was a divine gift. To others, it was downright unnatural, a whisper of something otherworldly lurking within them. The twins' story took a terrifying turn in the fall of 1834, on the night of October 12th, during Willow Creek's annual Harvest Festival, a lively event filled with music, dancing, and lantern-lit revelry. Witnesses later recalled that Eliza and Eleanor were acting strangely that night, whispering to one another, their eyes fixed on some distant point, as if drawn by an unseen force. Around midnight, they slipped away from the festival, vanishing into the darkness without a word. The next morning, their parents, frantic with worry, alerted the town, and search parties fanned out across Willow Creek, combing the forests, fields, and the nearby river. But there was nothing: no footprints, no torn clothing, no sign of struggle. It was as if the earth had swallowed them whole. What made the disappearance even stranger were the reports from that night. Several townsfolk swore they saw bluish orbs of light pulsing in the sky above the woods, while others claimed to hear the twins' voices calling out from nowhere, a haunting echo that chilled the blood. Theories about the twins' fate began to swirl almost immediately, each one more perplexing than the last. Some townsfolk suggested the girls had run away, but this seemed unlikely. Why would two teenagers with no money, no enemies, and a loving family abandon everything? Others whispered of foul play, perhaps a drifter passing through Willow Creek. Yet no evidence of violence or struggle ever surfaced. Darker theories emerged, fueled by the twins' uncanny connection. Some spoke of witchcraft, suggesting the girls were cursed or had dabbled in forbidden arts. Then there were the truly bizarre claims that the twins' disappearance was tied to something otherworldly, perhaps connected to the strange lights seen in the sky. The twins' bond had always unsettled people, and now it seemed to be at the heart of the mystery. Could their connection have drawn them into something beyond human understanding, a force that spirited them away? Let's dive deeper into the twins' extraordinary bond, because this is where the mystery takes on an almost supernatural hue. Eliza and Eleanor weren't just close. They shared a connection that defied explanation, even by today's scientific standards. Their mother, Abigail Thompson, recorded in her diary a chilling incident from when the girls were 10. When Eliza accidentally cut her hand while chopping vegetables, Eleanor, in another room, screamed in pain and developed a red mark in the exact same spot. The twins also shared vivid, identical nightmares of a shadowy figure lurking in the woods, dreams so real they would wake up trembling in unison. A local preacher once claimed the twins predicted a devastating storm that struck Willow Creek days later, down to the precise hour it began, a story that only deepened the town's fascination and fear. In the 1800s, such phenomena were chalked up to superstition, But modern science might call this twin telepathy, a rare and poorly understood bond where identical twins sense each other as emotions or physical sensations across distances. Yet, the Thompsons' connection seemed to go beyond even this, hinting at something far more profound and far more unsettling. This extraordinary bond became the centerpiece of the investigation into their disappearance. As people began to wonder if it held the key to what happened, some speculated that the twins' connection was so powerful, it acted as a bridge to another realm, a parallel world, a spiritual plane, or a dimension science has yet to name. Others believed their abilities made them targets, as if someone or something sought to silence their gifts. The lack of physical evidence only fueled these theories, as no bodies, clothing, or belongings were ever found. The search dragged on for months, with volunteers braving the dense Appalachian woods. But the trail was cold from the start. Willow Creek tried to move on, but the mystery of the Thompson twins refused to fade, growing into a legend that would echo through the generations. Decades later, in the 1890s, a traveling journalist named Samuel Holt stumbled upon the story and reopened the case. Digging through dusty town records and interviewing aging residents, his investigation uncovered a chilling detail that had been dismissed at the time. A local hermit, old man Carver, claimed he saw the twins on the night they vanished, walking hand in hand into the woods, their bodies glowing with a faint ethereal light. Carver was written off as a drunk, but his account stuck with Holt, who published it in a widely read article that reignited interest in the case. By the 20th century, paranormal investigators began to take notice, pointing to the strange lights reported in 1834 as evidence of possible extraterrestrial involvement. Skeptics, on the other hand, argued for a simpler explanation. Perhaps the twins got lost in the vast wilderness and succumbed to the elements, but the complete absence of any trace made this theory hard to accept. In the 2000s, a team of psychics visited Willow Creek, claiming they sensed the twins' presence still lingering in the woods, trapped in some liminal space between worlds, a claim that sent shivers through the community. Theories about the twins' fate have only grown more diverse with time, ranging from the plausible to the outright fantastical. Could they have stumbled upon a hidden cult operating in the Appalachian wilderness, a group that saw their abilities as a threat or an opportunity? Was their bond a gateway to a supernatural force, pulling them into a realm we can't comprehend? Or were they victims of a cosmic phenomenon, perhaps tied to the mysterious lights seen that night? Modern researchers have tried to bring science to bear on the mystery, with a 2018 expedition using ground-penetrating radar to search the Willow Creek woods for remains, but they found nothing, no bones, no artifacts, no answers. Psychologists studying twin phenomena point to the Thompson case as a prime example of an unexplained psychic connection. Yet even they admit the disappearance defies all known frameworks. The lack of closure has kept the mystery alive, a puzzle that refuses to be solved. Today, the story of the Thompson twins is woven into the fabric of Willow Creek, a piece of local lore told around campfires and at Halloween gatherings, where children dare each other to venture into the woods where the twins were last seen. The town hosts an annual Twins Festival, ostensibly to honor Eliza and Eleanor, though some locals grumble it's just a tourist trap to cash in on the tragedy. Online, the mystery thrives in Reddit threads, true crime forums, and paranormal YouTube channels, where users share theories and some even claim to have seen ghostly figures matching the twins. Description: in the Kentucky woods. Social media keeps the story alive, with fan art and speculative posts adding to the legend. Despite all this, no one has ever found a shred of evidence to explain what happened to Eliza and Eleanor, leaving their fate as one of history's most haunting enigmas. So what do you think happened to the Thompson twins? Were they taken by a force beyond our world, lost to a tragic accident, or caught up in something we haven't even imagined? Their story challenges everything we know about science, reality, and the bonds that tie us together, leaving us with more questions than answers. Drop your theories in the comments below, and let's keep this mystery alive. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the macabre, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Until next time, stay curious, and maybe keep an eye on the woods.